It must be hard, if you're Prince Harry, to find a moment in your life when you're actually happy. You know, he looks persecuted at every corner, doesn't he? Even with the Clark Kent glasses on, you kind of think, what's that about, And the two of them sitting there side by side with the Mac computers, probably just feverishly looking through social media platforms to find something to be aggrieved about. Oh dear, not happy. Oh, let's make a video quickly, that sort of thing. Well, it's interesting to note, isn't it, with Harry and Meghan, because as I often say here, it's a strange thing. They've made a film, a documentary, whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is now that what they're hoping to do is make sure, people look up, take notice. But there's one thing, you see, that the production team, the makers of this, really angered Harry with. And, when you think about it, we know what Harry's like when he's getting angry, because, of course, it all spills out into those therapy sessions, and it's always somebody else's fault, isn't it? Now, who has really now got the wrath of the former royal known as Prince Harry? And at points, girls, truly, do you ever feel a little bit sorry for Meghan Markle? He must go on and on and on, don't you think? And like all women, at some point, you just want to switch off, don't you, and watch a soap. You know what I'm saying. Good morning, Neil Short here in the very heart of London, and as ever, nice to see you today. This really all centres upon the fact that a lot of people felt, particularly in Harry's camp at least, that this particular docuseries was going incredibly well, and they'd watched it, let me tell you. They'd executive produced it. It wasn't Liz Garbus that did it. It was them. They watched every single frame, signed everything off, every shot, and every quotation. So, you can blame anybody you want, even though Meghan recently said in that particular interview, it was their story told through Liz's lens. Very nice to drop somebody in it, Meghan, right at the end. Very shrewd, but really, it's you talking. You gave her the footage. She made what you gave her. Simple as that. But right at the particular end of this documentary, what you will have noticed was this disclaimer. That's right. Something that Harry and Meghan had not seen because it wasn't included on the final edit. And guess what? Harry's not happy. Oh no. Can you ever be happy, Harry? No, apparently, you see, it doesn't verify what they were saying as fact. Well, you see, Netflix are very shrewd because they can't afford to get sued by the British monarchy or indeed any of the other people around them. It just wouldn't look good, would it? And basically what this disclaimer is now really saying in black and white terms is, well, while we kind of said, well, we've made the film, we're not actually attaining to every single fact as fact within the documentary. You get the picture. So you can imagine if you've sat down and you've given your heart to it, as it were, with Harry and Meghan, and you thought, well, this company are way behind me. Well, seemingly even Netflix, who've taken all that ad revenue, all the subscribers in, are now thinking to themselves, ooh, we don't want to get sued, so we'll put this out. And that's exactly what's happened. And that's exactly what's made Harry steaming with Netflix. Now, it's a precarious part at the moment because they dumped her Pearl, and now all he's got with them is the Invictus Games documentary. Riveting, I'm sure you'll agree. The people who actually took part, I feel sorry for them because let's just hope they're portrayed in the positive light that they truly deserve. These are wonderful individuals fighting against all odds to carry on in life. I truly, truly salute them. But as ever, what you've seen with Harry and Meghan is, will it truly be about the Invictus Games, or indeed will it be more of a whinge fest from Harry and Meghan? And by the way, will there be a disclaimer on that as well, Harry? You'll be steaming about that too, won't you? Neil Short in the very heart of London.